Welcome, Cancer, in the star reading for you, where we're going to find out who is your soulmate, how they look, how you'll meet, when this is going to happen, and who they are as a person. To get your free tarot reading, first 3 of you who are subscribed to the channel, like the video and watched it in full, please write down your question, one question in the comment section, and I will answer it in the next 24 hours. I'm Kosma Mykowski, a tarot reader with over 20 years of experience, and let's start with finding out how this person looks. And we have the Devil, we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Temperance card. So the Devil is a very interesting card here, but we'll get to it in a moment. Firstly, let's talk about the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, Cancer, shows someone who is roughly your age. Usually it's not a difference bigger than 2-3 years, either way, 3 years younger or 3 years older than you. But the Knight of Wands also shows a person who is very fit. Basically, this person is very active, and because of the fact that they're pretty active in their lives, then they are fit, because you cannot be fit without doing anything. Yeah, that's quite obvious. But the Knight of Wands is a very, very energetic person. So this is going to show that you're going to see that right from the get-go. And then we have the Devil. The Devil shows that this someone is going to have something in them. It's something that's hard to describe, but you will see it, you will feel it. Usually it's not a trait that is obviously seen. It's not obvious when you look at this person, but you have to spend some time with them. But if we are talking about the appearance of a certain person, this shows that you're going to see it quite quickly, because this is going to be very attuned to you as a person. This whole reading, Cancer, is in relation to you. It's, let's say, from your perspective. So this trait, this maybe way of talking, way of looking, maybe even movement or certain gestures, things like that will make this person very attractive to you. So you're going to feel that certain thing right from the get-go when you're going to see this person, when you're going to exchange the first couple of words. You're going to be interested in this person, and you will maybe not know why. And this is the case with the Devil. This shows that you're going to feel that connection, and this connection is usually mutual. But you will have difficulties pinpointing what that is. If someone will ask you, what do you see in that person, you will have difficulties with saying exactly what it is. But still, this is very passionate. This is something strong that connects you on a higher level. And as we are talking about a soulmate, this isn't that strange to have here. The Temperance card shows, on the other hand, things that are seen from the outside. And this is the perspective of other people towards this someone. And for other people, this person is normal. I would say normal looking, not too much either way. But the Temperance card suggests suggest someone who is a little bit above average in terms of their looks, objectively speaking. So yes, this is going to be the case, but if you are concerned, this is going to be a very, very attractive person, but on a different level, let's say. And let's move on, my dear Cancer, and let's talk about the way you will meet. And we have the Seven of Cups and we have the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands, most likely it shows that you have already met this person. And okay, this can be the case that you're actually dating this someone, and this is obvious, but okay, in other cases this can be not so obvious, but the Three of Wands shows that you have already met. This can be someone from your past, maybe from your younger years, but this can be also someone that you have somewhere in your vicinity, maybe at work, and you see and talk with that someone, and you have that connection, but still nothing comes out of it, but it will. Because the Seven of Cups shows, I would say, quite normal way of creating a closer relationship, because the Seven of Cups shows a series of events, a series of meetings, maybe dates, interactions, basically, that are going to be very pleasurable, very nice, and, worthy of remembering. So the Seven of Cups shows a situation when maybe you will stumble upon a person that you already knew, and then after, talking with one another, you say, okay, let's meet for coffee and next week, and then you'll go drink that coffee, and then you're going to meet again and again and again, and all of those meetings, all of those interactions, even if this is someone from your past, let's say this is someone from your hometown, from your school, maybe this is even someone that you were romantically involved with 30 years ago. All of those memories you're fond of those memories. And if this is someone that you're only going to get to know better in the near future, then all of those ways of you meeting, contacting, interacting with one another are going to be pleasurable, nice, and, basically you're going to be fond of. So this is the way that you're going to meet, but okay, you've already met, so most likely this is the way that you're going to develop this relationship into something more. And my dear Cancer, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we're going to move on to see who this person is as a person. And we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Swords, the Death card, we have the Queen of Swords, and the Empress. And okay, I'm going to start with the most interesting card here. We have the Empress, and the Empress goes well with that card of the Devil. It shows that you will have a great bond. You're going to have something that will attract the both of you towards one another. Then the Empress shows that connection, but it also shows physical attraction. Yes, so this isn't going to only be, metaphysical. It's going to be normally physical as well. And the Empress card shows that you will both be into one another, and you will be also connecting very well on that physical level. So this is going to be a good lover. At least the both of you are going to be, connecting well. In that regards, I'm going to leave it like that. And let's move on. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles shows someone who is a good friend, who is loyal, who is trustworthy, who is a professional, usually also in the way what they do for their careers. So it's no matter what kind of career it is, they try to do a good job. So it's not someone who will, slack off. It's not a slacker. It's not a lazy person. It's not someone who doesn't care for their job or hates their job. Okay, they may dislike it, but still they try their best, and they're usually quite good at it. Either way, what kind of career they're in, that's irrelevant here. They try to make the best of it with what they do. They are also very intelligent. The Knight of Swords and actually the Queen of Swords shows, those two cards both show a person who is very, very intelligent, and it shows that they use this intelligence on a daily basis. So they are quite, maybe throughout their, job, they are very involved in doing things that require brain power, and require also usually being resistant to stress and things like that. So this person is very capable, I would say, not only throughout their intelligence and the way that they have, work ethics, but also that the combination of the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords shows that they can manage in very difficult circumstances. So this is a person that you call when you want to call Ghostbusters. No, who you gonna call? You're going to call this person when you have a problem. And this person is going to be good at solving that problem. So if you need a person who will, put your life into shape, this person may do it. If you want someone who is capable, who is good with working manually as well, so maybe then they even can have a hobby that requires some kind of manual labor, I don't know, carpentry or something like that, or a mechanic. There can be a mechanic, a good mechanic, maybe not as their main job, but they can dabble in it and work, with cars or with their car in their garage, things like that. You know what I mean? And we have the Death card, and the Death card shows two things. It can show a trait of character where this person is very, I would say he's a dreamer or a little bit, because this person likes to, from time to time, make something very substantial, something different from the rest of their life, but very, grandiose, I would say. So maybe this can show a situation where, okay, throughout the year, they work hard, they do all the things that are needed, but after a while they say, okay, I'm going on an adventure, and they're going on a cruise for 4 months, and this is going to be their adventure. So I would see the Death card usually in the current state of our civilization and describing a person, someone who likes to travel, who likes to go on, as I said, those kind of big adventures, who wants to do something substantial, important with their lives, which is quite different from the things that they do on a daily basis. Yes? So if someone takes a sabbatical from their work and go on a cruise, go on a trip throughout the US on their bike, this is something in that sphere of their character. And the Death card, as I said, this can mean also another thing. The Death card may show a very important change in their lives that occurred when you actually are going to meet this said someone, that this change actually in a way affects them as well throughout that period when you're going to be getting together. And maybe that's the reason why you're going to actually meet. If this is someone that you already know, maybe from years past, maybe this person moved back to their hometown after living for, I don't know, a number of years on the other side of the continent or the country. So yes, this can mean something like that, but also, as I said, you won't be bored with that person, because from time to time they will have an idea which is going to be very, very interesting, bold, but they will be quite capable and able to do it and probably take you with them. So this is the reading Cancer for your soulmate. Hope you liked it and hope that this moment will come as soon as possible. And my dear Cancer, I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you. Bye.